Hi everyone, good evening. My name is Tracy Funke. I'm one of the clinicians here at Project Thrive Connecticut. And over the next 5 weeks, I'm going to be here to help you every Friday evening create a weekend wind down for yourself. So essentially what that's going to be is we're going to do a 20-minute to half-hour meditation each Friday night that you can join in. All levels are welcome. You don't need anything special, no special equipment. You can use a yoga mat, you can use a chair, you can even do it in your bed. But if you do it in your bed, be warned that you may fall asleep like I often do. So we thought it was really important to just reach out and help, all of our friends, our family, our clients, do whatever we can to stay calm and stay centered during this time. People are dealing with so many difficult and different things that they haven't had to deal with before. And people are experiencing very different levels of physical as well as emotional exhaustion that we're not used to. And we're sort of, sinking into this new routine of what is normal for us. But as we incorporate different things into our self-care practice of what is the new normal, it's generally, if you can do 10 minutes of meditation a day, that's great. It's really going to help baseline your nervous system. It's going to help calm you. But if even you can do once a week, and the reason we chose Friday nights is because we know you've all had a long week, taking care of children while you're trying to work from home and teach and take care of others. Everybody's working so hard right now. So we just want to offer something to you to end your week in a really nice, soothing, relaxing way to help you find some centeredness, mindfulness, and just general body relaxation. Over the next 5 weeks, we're going to be coming to you every Friday, and I'm going to try to be focusing on different areas that really pertain to us during this time of crisis. So focusing on things like resilience, on courage, on finding our peace and our centeredness amongst all of the craziness that's going on around us, because that not only helps ourselves, but it also helps others. It helps how we function around others, and just brings a general sense of well-being. So tonight I'm just going to start with a general meditation. Like I said, it does not matter what level you are at. Something to know if you've never done meditation before is that thoughts are likely going to come into your mind. Distractions going to come into your mind. You might hear a sound outside. You might think about the fact that you have to take care of a 3-year-old while you're teaching a 5-year-old a kindergarten regimen tomorrow. It's okay. What I would encourage you to do if those thoughts do come into your head or you are distracted, there's sort of 2 visualizations that I like to use. One could be you imagine a stream in front of you, just running along in front of you. And if you see, a leaf coming down that stream, and that leaf kind of signifies that thought, you feel it coming at you, you see it in front of you, it's important you recognize it, don't rail against it. See it in front of you and let it just keep going down the stream. A lot of people also like to use like a cloud visualization, same thing, just clouds moving through the sky, whatever works better for you. But don't beat yourself up, don't think you're doing anything wrong if your mind goes elsewhere. The important thing about meditation is mindfulness, so to just bring it back to the center. Hear what you're going to hear, think what you're going to think, okay, leave it and come back to the center. So we always want to come back to the breath, come back to the heart, and come back to just our centered body. So tonight I'd like you just to start, again, whatever you feel comfortable with. Maybe just pick up your sit bones if you are sitting so you can have a nice straight posture. Or please, if you're more comfortable, lay down. Make sure under your knees are supported and behind your head are supported, so you can have a nice, comfortable experience, okay? And I welcome you to, for palm position, there's 2 that I like to suggest, but please feel free to do whatever you'd like. If at this time you feel you need energy from the universe, you need energy from God, you need energy from a higher power, whatever it is, I want you to just put your palms up on your knees. However, if you feel like you need more of a grounding sense right now, things have been really crazy this week and you just need to feel that weight and that calmness, I would urge you to put your palms down here. You're also welcome to touch your fingers to keep the energy flowing throughout your body. So your thumb and your middle finger, and however you'd like to do that, okay? So right now, if you feel comfortable, I'd ask that everyone just close their eyes gently. If you don't feel comfortable closing your eyes, just bring your gaze down. And slowly take your focus into your breath. You don't need to do any patterned breathing right now. I just want you to notice how your breath feels. I want you to notice where you're holding your breath. Are you breathing in through your belly or through your chest? You can probably put your hand on your chest and your belly if you'd like to see where you're breathing. Ideally, we want to be belly breathing here, so you want to feel your hand that's on your stomach expand. Generally, if you breathe in up through your chest, that's a lot of stress, that's a lot of anxiety we're holding, so try to just drop your shoulders, feel your belly, and just really fill that area, fill that space with nice calming breath. Feeling the cool air come in through your nose as you inhale, and that warm air as you exhale, coming up through your mouth. And if you can right now, I'd like you to sort of alter your breathing pattern to breathe in for 5 through your nose and out for 5 through your mouth, as if you're breathing out through a straw. So in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're just going to do that for a minute. Again, if 5 feels like too much or too little breath for you, you can change it to 4, you can change it to 6, but just keep a patterned breathing so you're focusing on a number in and a number out. Continue to focus on filling that belly up and not the chest. And as we continue to breathe, I'd like everybody to just put their left arm down on their mat and stretch the right arm over, really breathing into that rib cage, expanding and letting all these tight muscles loosen. And just sort of focusing on your breath, exhale, inhaling, and then exhaling while you stretch over nice and big. And if you can go even deeper into that stretch, take a nice deep breath and try and lean even deeper into that. And slowly come center, both arms up, take a nice deep breath. And over to the other side. Breathing into that rib cage, expanding all the way from the tip of your fingers down to your pelvic bone. And again, if you can challenge yourself, take a nice deep breath in and sink into that stretch just a little bit more. Should be feeling a nice stretch here through the side and maybe down through your back a little bit here. Continue that rhythmic breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. And bringing it back to center. If you could take your palms and just sort of cross your fingers and turn inside out, and I want you to go concave for a minute. So we stretch all those muscles of the back out. We loosen all the vertebrae, all the ribs, all those intercostal muscles that are in between the ribs that, while we're sitting at our screen all day long, are tightening up. And now opposite, if you can grab your hands behind your back and just open that chest up. And again, just feel the positive calming energy from the universe coming in at you. Feel that opening your heart chakra. And release. Again, bring your hands back to wherever you feel comfortable, whether it's in a grounding position, energy position, or your fingers together, circulating that energy through your body. We're going to be doing a progressive muscle relaxation where we're going to be starting at the top of the head and moving all the way down to the toes, essentially relaxing every muscle group in very small ways so we can find total body relaxation when we're done with this and hopefully end your evening completely relaxed and happy. So I'd like everyone to just bring their attention to and their focus to the top of your head, the crown of your head. And I'd just like everybody to imagine all of those muscles that are covering your scalp, all those muscles that cover the back of your head and the sides of your head, almost like a helmet. And I'd like you to start at the top, and just as you're breathing in, I want you to relax. Breathing out, really release all those muscles one by one. So starting at the top of your head, breathing in, and relaxing all of those muscles on the front of your forehead, on the top of your head, on the sides, and down the back of your head. And moving down to your eyes. This is especially important right now as we all find ourselves staring at computer screens often for work, Zooming with our family, our friends, keeping in touch. We have a lot of eye strain right now, so just put some focus on all those muscles around your eyes. If you find yourself furrowing your brow, just relax that. And moving down to our jawbone, a huge place where we hold tension. Not only in our waking hours, but in our sleep hours as well. So just let your jaw hang loose. Let your tongue hang loose. Make sure it's not up on the roof of your mouth. As well as your cheeks and your chin. So from the top of your head all the way down the front, the sides, and the back, your skull, face should be completely relaxed right now. And as we continue to move down the body, I would encourage those of you who connect with visualization, especially colors, to assign a color of health or assign a color of peace or well-being to your in-breaths. And as you're visualizing those muscles on the in-breath, I want you to just visualize those muscles filling up with that nice, healthy, peaceful color. And on the exhale, I want you to just imagine, assign a color to whatever that tension is, that anxiety is, your worries are, and just breathe that out. So I know for me, I always breathe in a nice peach sort of pink color because I just associate that with a healthy body, and I breathe out this sort of dark green, black, toxic color. So again, you don't have to do this, but it's just another level that you can do to visualize peace and healing within your body. And continuing down our body, we're going to move to our neck. And I'd like everyone just to sort of circle your neck right now and breathe. And as you feel those openings, your spine opening, the sides of your neck opening, all of those muscles relaxing. Again, I want you to breathe in those colors as you feel the space expanding. And when they contract, breathe out that negative tension, anxiety, toxicity. Bringing the head back to center. And moving your focus down onto your chest right now. At this time, I'd like everyone to just put both of their hands over their heart. And I want you to take a minute and just be in touch with yourself and ask your heart what it needs right now. And as you're asking your heart that, I want you to envision that healthy color just swirling around your heart. So I want you to go inward right now for just a few moments and really ask yourself what you need. Many people, this brings up a lot of emotion. Sometimes people cry during this. That's okay. I want you to just be in touch with that and let out whatever you need to let out. So ask your heart right now, what does it need? You can feel free to keep your hands at your heart, or you can put them back to the position on your knees. And I'd like you to bring your attention out to your shoulders. And just for a moment, I'd like to shrug your shoulders up as high as you can towards your ears. Tense them up as much as possible. Take a deep breath in. And on the exhale, drop them as low as they can go. Check in one more time. Can they go even lower? So now from the top of our head to our shoulders and chest, we should be feeling nice and loose and relaxed. Now I'd like you to imagine almost a ruler, a horizontal ruler being pulled down the front of you from your chest all the way down through your gut and your digestive tract down to your pelvis. And I want you to sort of just visualize as you're breathing in, pushing all of that bad energy. We're pushing it down, and we're filling ourselves up with that good, healthy energy. So again, GI issues can be very, very common right now amongst the stress that everyone's going through, different eating habits. So maybe even you might want to put your stomach, your hands on your stomach, and just give some energy and love to that area, and breathing in nice and deep and out. And I'd like you to do the same thing. Imagine that ruler going across your back from shoulder to shoulder and just pulling that down and almost just like pushing all of that, the tension, the anxiety, the worry, the energy, just push it down as you're filling your back up with relaxation and that nice healthy color that you're visualizing. And moving down to your pelvic area, to your sit bones, the front and the back of your pelvis. Again, a lot of us are doing sitting right now in front of our computers, and this area can become very tight, very loose. So right now I just kind of want you to circle that around. Again, maybe lift up each of your thighs and just kind of relax your sit bone there, concave. Contract and expand if that helps you. And again, just breathe down into your pelvic floor. Feel the weight of the earth just pulling you down there. So right now, from the top of your head down to your pelvis, you're completely relaxed. And you're full of whatever that color is that you've assigned to your well-being. Now moving down to our thighs. I would encourage you to imagine almost a band around each thigh, just like we did the ruler on the front and the back, pushing down and pushing out that bad energy, that stress and that tension. So starting at the top of your thighs, relaxing them gently and moving slowly down to above your kneecap, the calves, shins, and the ankles. And I'd like you to do the same thing with each arm right now. Imagine a band around each arm that's just pushing that energy out and filling with that nice, calm sense of relaxation. So starting at your shoulders and just going down through the top of your arms, down to your elbows, relaxing your forearms, top of your arms, just rotating the wrists and kind of wiggling your fingers. And if you feel the need to, if you're a person who feels a lot of energy like I do, just sort of shake out any negative toxic energy that's in your body. Just let it come out and come back to your leg position. And right now, I would invite you to put both of your feet on the floor. So whether you're laying down, whether you're sitting down, whatever that is for you, I would like you to put both feet flat on the ground. And I would like you to start at the top of your head and do a complete body scan of all of the areas we just talked about, from the top of the head all the way down to the feet, continuing to focus on the breath. And as we get down to our feet, I'd like you to imagine roots growing out of the bottom of your feet, just grounding you to the earth, growing down 5 feet, feeling them expanding and centering you and grounding you, growing down 10 feet, 50 feet, 100 feet. And again, I would like you to start at the top of your head and do a scan through all of your body. And I want you to push all of that. If you have any excess negative energy, any fears, any anxieties, anything, worries that you need to get out of your body, scan, push that down your body. And I want you to let that out through those roots in the bottom of your feet, so they are no longer a part of your body. They're completely detached from you. Maybe you want to have a stronger exhale to really feel yourself pushing those energies down out to the earth. And when you feel that your body is completely relaxed and full of that color of well-being that you've assigned it, I want you to just imagine those roots coming out of your feet being cut off from you, leaving all of that energy, that negative energy, the worry, the anxiety, the tension, down into the world. Mother Earth has taken that for you. And we can come back to cross-legged or to laying down and feel ourselves as a whole, calm, and centered being right now. I'd like you to do one final body scan and just notice if there's any parts of your body where you feel yourself holding tension more than others. And just breathe into that spot for a moment, giving some extra love and attention to that spot. Maybe moving your body around a little bit, loosening your joints. And when you feel ready, just wiggle your toes and your fingers around, and I'd like you to gently just bring your gaze back, open, come back to the room. And we're going to finish with taking 3 deep healing breaths. So with our arms, if you feel comfortable and if you are able, we're going to take 1 nice deep breath. And 2. Stretching up as far as you can. And 3, nice and big. And I'd like you to bring your thumbs to your heart, your palms to your chest. Namaste. Please be well to yourself, be well to your friends and family, take care of yourselves, be well, and I look forward to seeing you next Friday.